Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It is the Icon himself, as we're getting ready for part 2 of our double-headed show. We saw some of the meat and potatoes of the show, but now we're going to celebrate the accomplishments of our amazing superstars of Dream Masters and the Warriors of Wrestling and whatnot, as we're going to have a best of the best tournament, both tag teams and solo matches. So what we're going to do is flip on and off, go from tag team to solos until we have a clear winner on both. We have, basically the way it works is if you hadn't seen them already, because they've already been in a featured match, they are excluded from this tournament. The rest of these individuals are people who have put the hard work and dedication into this show. And we're going to celebrate their accomplishments, as some of these are in fact dream matches, as we're going to crown the best tag team and the best superstar solo of the year. And we're getting things ready. And we're going to kick things off with Brock and Boston, also known as the B team, taking on the Wonder Twins, Cole and Dylan Sprouse. This is going to be epic. Excuse me. So you guys know, so there will be no confusion and no kind of, there won't be any kind of, confusion or any kind of intrigue to who the clear winner is. They are all set to 2 out of 3 falls. So we will have a clear winner of these tournaments. And the differences between regular tournaments is that title rules are are in place here. So pinfalls, submissions, and knockouts are the ways to pick up a point or a fall. So 2 out of 3 will win, as the tag is made to Dylan Sprouse, as that is Brock who's in there right now, as if the shirt that says Brock on it doesn't give that kind of way. Ooh, and Dylan with a kick. So we're going to switch on and off between each tournament. Momentarily, I'm going to bring you over to the page. After the conclusion of this match, we'll show you the teams involved and whom they're facing. And then we'll go over to the solos, so it doesn't get stale having all the tags and all of the whatnot. Hopefully you guys understand how that works. I'm sure those of you guys who are part of this show, or those of you guys who have ever done any kind of sports, know how a tournament works. As Brock gets a 1 count on Dylan, and Dylan, part of the Clique, along with his brother Cole, he's teaming with here since the beginning of Dream Masters, really way back in the day. Also aligned with Platinum Billy Gilman. And Brock placing Dylan up on the top rope, and the Wonder Twin power bomb from the top, and the Beast from Salt Lake City, Utah, the YouTube icon here. Oh, wait a minute. There is a stamp of disapproval, and it seems that the B team, since losing the tag titles, might have gained a couple things. We know they obviously have new outfits. Ooh, drops an elbow, does Boston. Nice nip up there. Nicely done. Oh, a little slow on the kick, though. If you were to ask Brock and Boston who is the athlete, and who is the more athletic one, Brock would probably say himself. And Boston would probably agree, but definitely their tandem offense and their wit has helped them out quite a bit, as Dylan, with the chicken wing suplex, German style, kick to the gut, and a butterfly suplex by Dylan, followed by a second one. Make that a third. And the Wonder Twins showing why they have been a tag team staple on our show for quite some time. And I have to say again, I had to take a break earlier today because we had to do the first half of our show. We're in the beginning of the new half now. And basically, when this comes up to play, you're going to have a long show. So, batten down the hatches, as that is Cole that's in there now, as he shows off with athleticism. What's interesting about this match is the fact that they're both two sets of twins, which is original in general, blonde and brunettes, as Brock drops a drop kick on Cole. Brock and Boston are long-reigning tag team champions. Of course, Cole and Dylan are no strangers for tag team titles as well, as they are in the past have held Dream Masters tag team titles. Brock and Boston wanting to get that opportunity yet again. Although, if you guys were seen that match a little while ago where the tag team champions, the Viking Raiders, successfully defeated the dangerous World's End in a tag team title defense. And they're a big team, as is the tag. Here comes Dylan, as Brock making an amateur mistake by turning his back on the opponent to gloat to the... Oh, there's the finger poke, a doom. Brock seems to have got... Oh, my. Brock seemed to have earned a little bit of a... little upset about losing those tag titles, perhaps. A little sassiness to him tonight. And Dylan a little slow on that. Inverted atomic drop by Brock. Down goes Dylan. One half of the Wonder Twins, as I mentioned. Right hand. Ooh, straight shot. Brock now goes in for the pin. And gets a 2 count only. A 2 count. Dylan waiting. That might be a mistake there by Dylan. Not pulling the trigger. Oh, wait, going after the legs. Off the ropes. And remember, 3 ways to pick up a win or a point: pinfall, submission, and knockout. So you can knock out your opponent and get a pinfall, and that is how you'll get a win. First person or team to get 2 will win and advance to the tournament. And unlike Cobra Kai, we will have an exciting conclusion right here today. And there's the cover by Brock. Boston coming in to cut Cole off. Boston coming in to back up his brother. Dylan neglected to make a shot when he should have, and then instead need Brock in the gut, did Dylan. Dylan front face lock, snap suplex. Ooh, kick to the ribs. Kick to the gut there. Wait a minute, we're going to see here now. Excuse me. Ooh, what a driver there. Calls that the Dylan driver. DS special indeed. And now, belly to back suplex, or a back suplex in general. And Brock makes the tag to Boston. Kind of a interesting tag. Referee's going to allow it. There's a clothesline that's going to take Dylan's going to have to get his brother in there if he wants to survive. As Boston pick up the first fall, Dylan can't even withstand. That's a knockout, and here comes the pin. Gets a 2 fall only. Boston looking to pick up the win for his team to advance. Amazing by Brock right now, and B team looking to get back into the swing of things. Dropping Dylan across the top rope. Dylan's going to need to make a tag if he's going to survive here. As Boston very proud of himself, and rightfully so. There is an old saying that Boston is strong, and Boston is living that, and there's a nice takedown there for the young man from Salt Lake City, Utah. It would be kind of interesting, as you will see the teams involved. There is another team from Utah that are involved in this tournament. That is the father-son fist bump. So it would be interesting to see if and when they get to meet up in this tournament, or whatever the case may be. And remember, like any other on the Runner shows, nothing, and we have no control over the outcomes, and the B team is looking to end this. Nicely done. And the B team using that tandem offense into the cover. And that's going to do it. And Brock and Boston have picked up the win. Amazing match right there. You see some of this tandem offense earlier. It seemed like the Wonder Twins really couldn't get anything going. The B team really upset about losing those tag team titles and the rematch. They want to get back to the top of the iceberg, and no better way to do that than winning this tournament. As Brock and Boston celebrate, starting things off in 2021, just like they ended 2020, doing very, very well as they're going to advance in this tournament.